Alright, evening all. Darmuth aka Saber, back at it again tonight. Pretty much gonna pick up where we left off with the Star Rail story. Just got to Astropolis last night. I spent like half an hour to an hour wandering around the first area. Most of that in one of the little mini games, trying to figure out how to do something, not realizing I had an ability to do it. Yes, I'm still kind of kicking myself for that one. So anyways, hopefully that doesn't come up again, so let's get things started. Oh, pop in.
Surprise! Didn't see that coming, did
you? Mr. Owlbird, what are you doing here?
When did Alex get here?
After all those episodes of Keeping Up with Star Rail, don't tell me you still didn't know the show's physical studio is right here in Astropolis. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to get away from my mountain of work? All because Madam Jade asked me personally to come pick you up. Picking an old friend of the Astro Expressway. Do your best. What's she being all secret about anyway? I'm a pretty big deal in Astropolis, you know. Can't you give me just a teensy little hint?
Is that really Albert?
Hoo. I see. It sounds like hoot. Not like a hoot. The only hoots I give are literal ones. Anyway, I'll cry no more.
Wordplay? Seriously? At a time like this? Unbelievable.
Easy there, young lady. There's no rush. Just follow me. We'll cut through the Kenner Seaside Park, and Madam Jade will be waiting for you somewhere a little more convenient. In the meantime, allow me to give you a grand tour of the city of converging stars along the way. It's sights, it's culture, the whole shebang. Joey. Speaking of which, why is this place called Kenner Park? Ta-da! The answer is... The administrator of Astropolis is named Kenneth Arena, and he's the one who designed the Seaside Park.
All right, we're not here for sightseeing. Can we just put the tour guide act on hold for now?
The IPC wins it all!
Okay, that's disturbing. I wonder here. I don't think it's gonna have it in the Atlas yet, but wait. What?
I should get going.
Oh, okay. No, I just want to get through this. Huh?
Time is short. It's about time for both you and the Express to depart.
Oh, good. I could actually go through and
you still have your doubts.
look at the ones that I skipped. think this is what I wanted to see. Well, let's check this to the outside of Astropolis.
So that...
Attention, all passengers.
Okay.
So... what are we supposed to do next?
Alright, so the one cutscene I want to watch is not available yet because we're still on that quest. I just wanted to see the cutscene where we actually landed, and because I do not remember Nilix being there. Anyways, let's get back up to it. Oh, this is the treasure.
There are three
King
things
of
I shall
work.
never do. Dirty work, hard labor, and anything dangerous.
Here we are. Just head up this way. Madam J's waiting for you on the hotel terrace.
The Tide of Terminator Grand Hotel, huh? So this is the spot Madam Jade picked. Pretty tucked away, I gotta say.
Wait, you've been here before, Miss Blurry?
Well, I did actually live here for a while back in the day. You know how it is. As a comic artiste, my greatest talent is traveling around the world, alternating between field research and deadline crunches.
Every time I do an interview, I can't help but envy you guests who get to travel far and wide and rack up all those amazing experiences. Sadly, work is like an invisible birdcage that I just can't seem to get away from. Well, the mission Madam Jade assigned to me is all wrapped up. Much as I hate to say goodbye to you all, I gotta be on my way and get back to recording the show. Before I head out, I hope you don't mind me asking, Trailblazer, since you graced Astropolis with your presence, would the Keep It Up with Star Rail production team have the honor of interviewing you and your friends? Really? That'd be great! Well, I'll take my leave. Hope your chat goes smoothly.
I mean, I'm just wondering, is that someone in Albert mask and Albert's communicating through him or what? Because, yeah.
There's interplanar jump here in Astropolis, too.
Great
Come
point.
to think of it, I think I might have also spotted some Imagine along the way.
Hey, and here's that ability I didn't know I had when I was doing that one last night. That would have made things so much easier.
Spacesuits? Jetpacks? Well, aren't we keeping up with the times?
Wait a second. I might have to come back to that. Ah. That is kind of neat. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
We're going way too fast. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, they're gonna have fun with this ability, aren't they? I really wish I knew I had it last night. Oh, I'm missing something. What did I miss? Where did they hide the chest that I missed? Where I think it was. Careful not to hit any of those. Nope. Don't tell me this is one of those ones that are just bugged. bugged. Unless I'm trying to. Aha! There we go. There's 100%. I knew something was up with that little, how the way that was. Just thought it was hiding something first. Now, where are we now? Okay. Excuse me, Madam Jade, the person who I don't trust as far as I can throw her. That is still more Ivy. I'm gonna steal your treasure before you even have a chance to make a deal about it.
Looks good.
No, I'm not making a deal with you.
It's been a while, Nameless. And Mr. Sunday.
Sunday is also an official member of the Express now.
Sounds like a lot went down during the Phantasmoon Games.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nihilux, a comic artist. You must be Madam Jade. I've heard so much about you.
Is that so? You look familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
Huh?
Oh, not surprising at all. I'm sure you must have read my masterpiece, Fluffy Across the Blue. Either that or you've seen one of my on-camera interviews.
Someone help! Please get Miss Blurry and her zero boundaries energy out of here!
The Fluffy. Yes. Pearl has mentioned that comic to me before. But what we need to discuss next has nothing to do with comics. So if you wouldn't mind excusing us.
Fair enough, but I'm guessing whatever you're about to discuss is closely tied to Plain Arcadia. That place is my home, and its future will be determined by the IPC's decisions. I think I have the right to remain here.
Oh.
For as long as I can remember, I've been a bystander, recording other people's stories with my brush. But this time, my sketches, my home, they're all part of that world that's falling apart. At least let me witness the very moment that decides its destiny. Please, don't make me beg.
For a second there, I thought she was, kinda being cool. Yeah. Even though I don't fully...
There are 8 system hours before the husk of veracity breaks through the seal. Pearl's transmission conveyed both her resolve and her plan to save them. She intended to invoke the gaze of the Amber Lord and borrow the power of preservation to encanvas Plain Arcadia once more, buying time against the Husk's breakthrough. To that end, she was willing to offer up her cornerstone.
Oh.
But before her message could come through, someone within the IPC, as if they had already seen it coming, issued an early warning about the Husk in Plain Arcadia spiraling out of control. At the same time, the one who issued the warning proposed a targeted plan. Weaponize the Veracity's Husk and transform it into a weapon against destruction. In which case, we would not only neutralize the threat posed by the Husk, but also eliminate Nanook's minions once and for all. Perhaps even wound the Eon themselves. By comparison, Pearl's proposal looks more like it's just stalling an inevitable catastrophe.
Convert the Husk into a weapon? If we do that, all of Plain Arcadia would cease to exist, wouldn't it?
Talking.
Once that happens, then Himiko and the others will...
Yeah. I have a feeling this is the work of Oswaldo Snyder. So, now that I think about it, why would Oswaldo Snyder go against this and get rid of one of the 10 Stonehearts? Possibly.
My friends, 2 Stellaron hunters, Madame Pearl, and countless citizens out there are still fighting for Plain Arcadia. As long as there's a chance to help them, as long as there's still a glimmer of hope, I'll pay any
why'd
price
you say that to
without
Jade?
hesitation. But there is one price I refuse to pay. Their lives.
So, who proposed this plan anyway?
Oswaldo, from the Marketing Development Department.
That's surprising.
That monster! Does he have even an ounce of humanity?
Was it IPC?
Human nature isn't even my main concern here. I'm more doubtful about whether this plan can actually work. I mean, was there really not a single person at the IPC who stood up and asked that guy if this plan even had a snowball's chance of working?
Of course there was. But standing behind Oswaldo was none other than Miss Yabuli from the Technology Department.
Oh boy.
As the de facto leader of the Intelligentsia Guild, Yabuli has spent years researching this technology. She's staking her personal reputation on seeing it put into practice. I assume you noticed the presence of Imagine on your journey here.
Well, yeah, but what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
They're not visitors who migrated from Plain Arcadia, but homegrown products of Astropolis itself.
I'm sorry. You're weaponizing a part of an Aeon.
I've heard that the birth of Imagine is closely tied to the unique properties of Ahatopia. Could it be that Ms. Yabuli really has gotten her hands on some earth-shattering secret?
It's hard to say, but there's no doubt she's conducted extensive research into both the Husk and Imagenesis. Her claim that she can manipulate the Husk of Veracity doesn't seem to be some spur-of-the-moment delusion.
Even if she could harness the Veracity, that's not exactly preservation, is it? Aren't you all followers of the Amber Lord?
Little girl, the IPC indeed walks the path of preservation. That much is true. But the IPC is made up of individuals, each with their own idea of what preservation actually means. Should the preservation be about protecting individual lives and homes, or safeguarding the prosperity and order of the universe as a whole? That's a debate the IPC has never stopped having. Compared to the Anti-Destruction Alliance strategy, which would require endless coalition building and diplomatic maneuvering, the proposal to weaponize the husk holds far more appeal. It offers a radical, efficient approach that would dramatically showcase the IPC's power, and the prospect of harnessing the fragments of a fallen eon. This alone was enough to send many a colleague of mine with a taste for grand narratives into a frenzy of eagerness.
Grand indeed. But I fear that when the time comes, Yabali and Oswaldo may end up creating something far more terrifying than Nanook.
From what I understand, no matter how many people support or oppose it, the proposal still has to be put to a vote by the heads of the IPC's 7 departments before it can be implemented.
Yeah, it's a power grab. Yeah, pure and simple. They don't really care about using it to get rid of the Nook, but just think about it, the rest of the universe, especially Osvaldo, them saying like, hey, not only can we call upon the gaze of the Amber Lord, but now we have a husk of the veracity that we can use as a weapon. Where's Herda and her bomb?
Aside from Oswaldo and Yabali, Taravan from the Building Material Logistics Department also cast a vote in favor.
Okay, that's 3-4.
Oh, that gluttonous butterball. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone who meets him wonders if he's got some kind of family ties to the veracity.
Wait a minute.
Alex.
Let me write down all these names and
How do you know all this? Oh, goody. So, a quick guide to IPC's department structure that even March 7th can follow along. Okay, this might actually be enough for me to be able to follow along. A good memory is no match for a reliable pen. The departmental structure of the Interastral Peace Corporation is far too complex, so I will make a record in my little notebook first, just in case. First up, there's the faction opposing us, the ones pushing for weaponizing the husk. Head of Marketing Development Department, Osvaldo Snyder, the primary architect behind the Veracity Husk weaponization program, the one most responsible for this whole mess, goes by the alias Chameleon, ruthless and calculating, willing to do absolutely anything to claw his way to the top in interdepartmental rivalries. He and Diamond form the Strategic Investment Department. From the Strategic Investment Department have been bitter, entrenched rivals for ages, both gunning for a seat on the 7-member board. Oh, really? I thought that they had seats already. Excuse me. Based on experience dealing with him, the conclusion's simple. The less you interact with this man, the better. Ugh, but it's looking like he's one opponent we simply can't avoid in Astropolis. Head of Technology Department, Yabali. Mr. Yabali is a staunch advocate for the weaponization of the husk and oversees the IPC's largest research facility, the Life Science Institute. Isn't that where what's her name from earlier, the one who was controlling the pieces of the abundance, was coming from? Oh. Through her extensive technical dealings with the Intelligentsia Guild, her influence has also permeated deep into the Guild's inner workings, making her its de facto ruler. Head of the Building Material Logistics Department, Taravan Keen. Taravan oversees transportation and logistics within the IPC. His building material logistics fleet is responsible for shipping building materials to the Amber Lord, a venture that earned him a seat on the 7-member board. The Starflux racing circuit in Astropolis is also one of his investments. As for what terms Osvaldo used to bring Taravan on board, that remains anyone's guess. Beyond racing, Terravan has a passionate love affair with food. The man is a certified big eater in every sense of the word. Rumor has it he has a private spacecraft, is fitted with a fully reclining lounger, and that takes 3 IPC employees stacked on top of each other like a human staircase just to help him get off. Yikes. Man, this is making my fist itch. These obscenely rich people are unbelievable. And there's a faction opposed to weaponizing the husk, advocating instead for canvassing Plan Acadia within the painting. Head of the Strategic Investment Department, Diamond. Diamond didn't make a personal appearance this time, but Madam Jade represents the Strategic Investment Department and made their intentions clear. Whether it's to protect Pearl, a fellow member of the 10 Stonehearts, to uphold their stance as followers of the preservation, or to compete with Salvado for a seat on the 7-member board. The Strategic Investment Department has proven to be the Astral Express's most valuable ally in Astropolis, and has provided us with crucial intelligence. Here's hoping the partnership goes smoothly, but as for what Diamond actually looks like, even Madam Jade couldn't breathe a word about it. Honestly, the curiosity is killing me. Okay, something isn't clicking with me. How are Osvaldo and Diamond competing for a seat on the 7-member board when they are both voting on the 7-member board? And I'm guessing, since this is not a done deal either way, there's going to be one holdout, and that's probably who we're going to have to convince. Excuse me. Talent Motivation Department has 2 supervisors. Oh man, I wish I would have chose who's on our side, because then I would know how to pronounce those names. Toyin, Raj, Zuzad, and Yan Shilu. I apologize. Work in the IPC's most intelligent, dense department, Zuzad is a figure shrouded in mystery, a master at digging up dirt on others while keeping his own affairs locked up tight. On the other hand, Mr. Yan Shilu is pure iron judgment and no mercy, like a judge of the underworld. World has it he is from this Yanso. Thank goodness he's already thrown his support behind us. Without Dong Hung, we'd have no way to even get a chance to speak with him. And head of the Business Consolidation Department, Madam Scarred Eye. Madam Scarred Eye. Noah's gonna have fun with this. The Business Consolidation Department boasts a massive workforce, a 45% of the entire IPC. Madam Scarred Eye is best known as the most successful talent scout, having worked with the traditional project departments in her Astral Peace. PS Entertainment to launch countless cosmic superstars into the spotlight. Oh, so she's Hoyle Life. Her appearance has never been made public. Some say she's breathtaking beauty with an ego to match, while others claim she's plain looking, with precisely why she takes such sadistic pleasure in exploiting her artists, youth, and looks through cutthroat contacts. I wonder if this is... No, the Scorpion Girl from the Robin trailers from Harmony, I think. Whatever the outside world may say, for a lady who's clawed her way to the top, her looks are probably the last thing worth anyone's attention. Weren't there supposed to be 7 departments? What happened to the last one? Yep, that's the one we have to convince. So, the 3 departments we got on our side are basically people who don't like to show themselves.
You don't need to remember all that. All you need to know is this. The score is 3-3. For the time being, we're tied.
Whew. Thank goodness. Sounds like things haven't gone completely off the rails just yet.
Wait, 7 departments, 7 votes. Did someone abstain?
The power to cast the deciding vote fell into the hands of Mr. Arita from the traditional project department. Instead of tipping his hand at the meeting, he postponed the vote. And in 5 system hours from now, he will give his answer at the internal decision-making conference.
How long? 5 system hours?
In other words, it's only a matter of 5 hours before Plain Arcadia gets canvassed again. Or becomes a total sacrifice to the weaponized husk.
And our goal is to convince the undecided Mr. Arita?
Precisely.
Oh boy. This is basically coming down to who's going to be able to give a bigger bribe.
As a matter of fact, he refuses to meet with anyone, especially lobbyists from within the IPC. Arita is the most senior of the 7 department heads, and the most low-profile one among them all. Apart from showing up to make calls at key moments, his schedule is never made public. A big man like that prefers to call the shots from behind the scenes, not step into the spotlight to debate with his subordinates.
Then
Goody.
what if it were the nameless of the Express requesting an audience? Would there be even a sliver of a chance?
It's a long shot, but I guess we could give it a try. I've already dispatched a team of field specialists to track down his movements today. I'm sure one of them will report back with a lead soon.
I'll talk Arita around. No matter what it takes.
That's not the choice I picked.
The fate of billions is at stake. My friends' lives included. That's all the reason I need to keep fighting for this. I believe Madame Pearl shares the same conviction. And that is why she has my respect. But make no mistake. Just because I'm giving this everything I've got doesn't mean I'm fully siding with the Strategic Investment Department. I refuse to let the fate of billions become a bargaining chip in the IPC's internal power struggles.
Damn, girl.
I understand. I swear by my cornerstone that what I place upon the scales this time is my unconditional trust and support. You have my word, so please rest assured. To ensure you all have a proper base of operations, I'll arrange an office in Lodestar Tower, the central hub of Astropolis. You're welcome to convene there to discuss the matters ahead.
Don't
Well
worry,
then,
I don't have the room
I shall
bug.
take my leave.
Oh, do I not trust anything here? And though I did a quick scan of Worklife's Twitter, she hasn't made mention of this yet. I'm surprised somebody had to have brought that to her attention by now.
No. 5 system hours? That's all there is to decide the fate of an entire world?
Seriously, how long is it gonna let me do this? I guess that long.
What kind of people does Jade send into the field?
Probably people who are good at staying under the radar, I assume.
Just for funsies. Oh no, wrong one. Okay, so it's gonna keep rotating. Oh. Greetings, I'm a field agent dispatched by Madam Jade. I've uncovered crucial intel regarding the target's whereabouts. To prevent our communications from being intercepted via keyword tracking, please refrain from mentioning any names during this conversation. I have a solid lead on the target's current situation. Please rendezvous with me as soon as possible.
They've got intel already? Madam Jade's team really is something else.
They want us to meet at a restaurant. Sounds like they found where Arita's been dining.
So we just barge in and ask for a meeting? Would Arita even agree to see us?
It's not exactly ideal to show up with a crowd when requesting an audience with someone important. How about this? She and I will head out, while March and Miss Nihilux go on ahead to the Lodestar Tower and get settled in. What do you think?
Fair enough. If I tagged along, I'd probably put my foot in it and make things harder for you two anyway.
We can't delay any longer. Let's split up and get moving. All right. This is my first time teaming up with you, huh, Sonny?
Missing Dan Heng already? Don't worry. I'll try not to hold you back.
That's neat.
This wonderful vacation has
You know me, I can't help but explore. Because now I get to embarrass myself with another minigame. Because for some reason I can never mentally get my brain around these. Jump.
You can see all of Astropolis from here.
Let's come here again when I get my year in.
That was weird.
See all of Astropolis from here.
Let's come here again.
Right down the house.
I keep forgetting I can't jump in this game. Now that I think about it, I think it back there is only when you can jump. Oh, dead end. What do you sell, big guy?
This wonderful vacation.
Is the meeting spot somewhere around here?
Is this all Astropolis has to offer? It doesn't seem any different from the entertainment industry back home.
Wait, that figure.
Scott?
Is that you, Scott? You're still alive?
Keep it down, for crying out loud. Can't you see I'm in the middle of a secret mission here?
Holy crap, they somehow figured a way to bring him back.
Scott, have come back from death, and now I'm back to repay that favor.
And this is...
Oh, almost forgot. This is an old acquaintance of mine, Mr. Scott.
Who's a pain in the ass?
You're the IPC victim from the bloodbath in Dovebrook. So, Mr. Scott, how exactly did you survive?
He didn't.
Wasn't it all thanks to you screaming about getting revenge for me in front of everyone? Oh, please. Would I ever lie to you? Shall
Yes.
we run it back on the VCR?
Okay, how many people playing this game is actually going to know what a VCR is?
This one is for Scott! And this one? This is for everyone you've tormented! All right, I said it. So what? Kinda starting to regret it.
Well, it's too late for regrets now. After Interastral Peace Entertainment broadcast that fight, everyone started asking the same thing. Who's Scott?
Oh no. What have we
When I
created?
was alive, I never imagined I'd ever have that kind of insane clout. That's probably why one day I suddenly woke up in my office in Astropolis as if everything had just been a dream.
It seems wish power doesn't only take effect in plain Arcadia. It can work in Astropolis, too.
My fault. I've been rambling on about everything except what actually matters. But how lucky am I? I just got back from hell, and already I have a chance to repay your kindness. Madam Jade asked me to share what I know about Arita with the two of you.
So, Mr. Scott, you know of Arita's whereabouts?
Of course! The many secrets of Astropolis are practically pinned on a public bulletin board for a wallflower like me. Someone who can slip through walls and go completely unnoticed.
Oh god. What have we created?
I sneaked a peek at Arita's secretary's shredder and pieced together his itinerary. Mr. Arita will be dining at this upside-down restaurant today.
Dear Mr. Rita, thank you for dining at the Upside Down Restaurant, reserved room XX Hall, table size 1, reservation date AEDDMMYYYHHMM. To better serve you, our culinary concierge can prepare your dishes in advance to your specifications. Also available are today's limited time new menu items: dragon scale cheese, emerald mushroom salad, Ludovia giant beast bone marrow with sourdough bread crisps, the Shuka Blue Spotted Sashimi, the Xinjiao Su Ming, Dragon Palace's Kitchen House Specials, and Klein Snake Bone Soup. Your dining area has been sanitized. Our ventilation system cycles fresh air 20 times per hour, ensuring optimal air quality. Please rest assured and enjoy your meal. We are honored to have your presence, the manager of the Down Restaurant, and all staff, keenly awaiting your arrival.
In that case, what are we waiting for? Lead the way.
Who would have thought your single act of kindness would transcend worlds and come to our aid?
That was hardly some act of kindness. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Interstellar delivery. And I guess that's a few days, right? Weren't you?
Why am I being scanned? Stop it. I don't want to... I want to pick up the comic. No! Thank you. That's not something you want to see at a restaurant.
Yes, Treacher's coming over.
The Ether network threat is just a rumor, sir. Brain power for theory wars.
Oh yeah, I remember these from,
Right this way, if you will.
An anti-gravity corridor? It
It's gonna
feels
go
like
to
I'm
the
back in a
Astropolis.
Penaconian dream.
Oh yeah, this is spooky. I guess that's why they call it the Upside Down Restaurant.
Rights of the cloud you're standing on?
Even back when I was still alive, a place like this was a rare splurge for me.
A restaurant that truly lives up to its name. The view here is quite spectacular. In Penacony, whenever the stock market fluctuates, plenty of people will head up to high places for a little mental recalibration. Does Astropolis share the same custom?
A bigwig like him is definitely dining in some secluded private room, probably surrounded by bodyguards too. Let me go scout ahead for you. Wait here.
No, I'm sorry. A bigwig like him would also have ways to avoid a ghost coming into the room.
Welcome.
May I ask, will you be dining with us or just stopping by for drinks?
That's just creepy. Hey, I'm gonna rob you.
Strange. Fact. We're the only department without AI assistance.
Query.
Why?
Because you are AI?
Because we are the AI assistants.
Would you like to try some Xianzhou delicacies?
Yeah. Wait. I don't remember her.
Still not a
Can I
fan
buy
of
from you?
Tianzhou cuisine? You're out.
Nope. Ooh, and no.
Join my squad? Never. What? For this price? Well, let me think.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Asta?
Asta?
I'm not even a child.
The victory
What
department.
is she doing here?
So inspiring. I really
Yes. Long time no see.
Is that you? What a pleasant surprise. What do you mean? Astropolis is my hometown.
Okay,
I've
that
mentioned it
explains why
before,
she's so
haven't I?
rich.
Quite a few people in my family work for the IPC. I racked up a bunch of vacation days at the space station, so I figured I'd use them and come home for a visit. Plus, it gives me a chance to handle some, collaborative matters on behalf of Madame Herta. What about you guys? Here for a meeting with the IPC? Or on vacation?
More or less. We've got some urgent business to take care of.
Ah, then I won't keep you any longer. But if you need anything at all, like booking a table, arranging a visit to the Cloud Peak level of Lodestar Tower, anything like that, just let me know. After all, sometimes connections get you further than regulations on IPC turf. Good luck out there!
That was a nice little addition. Nope, not going in there.
gotta find a way to turn these tourists into my KPI.
People should know that taking a hit can be a blessing.
I think about how boring that job is.
For a first-time viewer of Congratulations.
Okay, that's where I came from. Let's go do that one seat. Yeah, let's eat. I'm hungry. How do they order movie? Right, snap your fingers and waiter magically appears with the menu.
Welcome, distinguished guests. Shall I recommend today's specials? We have emerald mushrooms, flown in fresh from Bonwalk, and the giant prime tomahawk steak.
Ooh. Tomahawk steak.
What?
Oh, it's probably a good steak.
We're waiting for someone. Just 2 waters, thanks.
Words got run off too. What's taking so long? Let's go check on him.
Alright. I'm gonna take a quick pause here to go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Oops. Alright, I am back. Let's continue on. Oops. Let's turn the game back on before I continue on. There's a button.
Betray my squad.
Child prodigy who can cry.
If you're looking for Astropolis' local specialties, I recommend the Cienjo roasted duck.
Oh, recipes. Cool. Amber Lord jumps over the wall. I wonder what Dong Hung would think that all this stuff is showing up from.
Strange. There aren't even any bodyguards around here.
Uh-oh.
Do those shades look familiar to you?
Wait, they appear to be Mr. Scott's. What exactly happened here?
Oh, hi.
Mr. Taravan has concluded his meal. Items consumed during his dining session. 100 portions of prime tomahawk steak.
Whoa.
30 blocks of dragon scale cheese. 10 servings of emerald mushroom salad. Assorted Ushaka blue spotted sashimi. And gold flake wine.
Taravan? That's quite the appetite. And you are?
I am Mr. Taravan's personal dietary management robot. My duties include monitoring his blood pressure before and after meals, and ensuring he takes his high-potency digestive enzymes and gout medication. My regards to you both. All for the Amber Lord, and that eternally bottomless dinner table. Wash your hands before you eat. Rinse your mouth after the treat. Good health makes for a happy life. Yo ho, yo ho.
So, this isn't some private room for Mr. Arita at all.
You guessed correctly, Penaconian exile. Please don't blame your poor ghost friend. His idea of stealth isn't nearly as impressive as he thinks, and neither is his brain. With just a little bit of misdirection, he dutifully led you straight here to me. Of course, I wouldn't be so bold as to let you disturb Mr. Taravan's meal without permission.
Who's this guy?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kenneth Arita of the Traditional Project Department.
Traditional Project Department? Arita?
Oh, why, of course not. I'm merely an adopted son, fortunate enough to bear the old gentleman's family name. If you think of all of Astropolis as one big sprawling family, then I'd be the butler of the household.
Jeez.
And a butler's job is to know everything that goes on within the estate, down to the smallest detail.
What's this
and
guy's
to ensure
story?
no pests ever find their way inside to threaten the family's interests.
Part robot?
I heard that the Astral Express had arrived in Astropolis. 3 nameless bringing a flock of refugees to beg for aid. Curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to come and take a look. And the result turns out to be disappointing.
I'm sorry. There must have been some misunderstanding between us. Mr. Kenneth, We have an extremely urgent matter, and would like to request an audience with Mr. Arita.
Mr. Arita has already made his position clear to everyone. No lobbyists. The lady from the Strategic Investment Department behind your visit should know that all too well. My father taught me that at the heart of every deal lies one thing: respect. But that lady showed no regard for Mr. Arita's wishes, sending bumbling spies, reckless lobbyists. Her actions were utterly devoid of respect.
Kenneth, we're not spies, nor do we mean to offend you. We're just a group of desperate people with nowhere else to turn.
Or he hasn't heard that
My
before.
friends are back in Bloom Arcadia, and every living being in that world are in grave danger right as we speak. On behalf of the Astral Express, I make this promise to you and through you to Mr. Arita. So long as he is willing to cast the deciding vote against the weaponization of the husk, the Express will bear any and all costs
that's kind of a
and
huge process there,
obligations
buddy.
that arise from it. Please, make sure this promise reaches him.
I doubt he will. I need to check something. No, okay, think over it, man.
The bond you share with your friends is truly moving. However, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Uh-huh.
As for this spy right here, I can give him back to you. The heart of every deal lies in respect. Chew on that. I've said my piece. Taravan, that bloated pig. Weaponizing the voracity. Why not just weaponize himself instead? Save everyone the trouble.
Wonder if we're gonna
So,
run into this guy.
what do we do now?
I'm sorry. I messed everything up again.
An unfavorable opening, to say the least. The moment IPC faction politics get involved, things get infinitely more complicated. What do you think? Should we try a different approach, or keep up the chase? You mean what he said to us before he left?
The heart of every deal lies in respect. Is Kenneth trying to tell us something?
Respect? Pfft, since when has the IPC ever treated anyone with respect? Setting everything else aside, my higher-ups are each more ruthless than a wolf, which is very much in line with my family motto, no friends, only prey. Who knows? Maybe we're even distant relatives? A wily old fox like Arita, does he even know what respect means? The only way he'd ever bow is if Louis Fleming crawled out of his coffin, I'd say.
And that's probably why you haven't got so far, Scott.
True respect comes from having the strength that others acknowledge. Just like how the Strategic Investment Department respects the Astral Express, Kenneth is telling us he wants to see what we're made of.
I see. But what do we have that could earn his respect? Trying to bribe him would take wealth on old Odie's level to sway Arita. As for using force, that would be exceedingly unwise on IPC ground. As far as the city is concerned, the awakening of the Husk is still a piece of information known only to the IPC's upper echelons. but Astropolis isn't home to IPC executives alone. It's also teeming with envoys, magnates, and officials from member worlds across the pan-cosmic trade system.
Exactly. The crisis plane Arcadia is facing right now is going to seriously shake their confidence in the IPC. What's that old saying? When one limb suffers, the whole body feels the pain?
Never heard that one before.
So, once we release this information to the public, the IPC's stock price is going to be thrown into turmoil.
I don't know if that's the right
We don't necessarily have to convince Arita. We can use information the way Fullwish did. Once you start learning from the enemy, it's hard to stop, isn't it? So, we leak this to the press and turn this little internal scheme into an external risk that the IPC has no choice but to deal with.
I don't think forcing him to play his hand is the best route. Albert is part of the, would be probably viewed as part of the internal investment department, so let's get the Verbos on this. I mean, they're from Plan Arcadia, might be able to show that we're independent.
It's time to relaunch for Bobo Weekly and drop our first bombshell scoop.
Husk! Stock fluctuations? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I'll pass. I just got a new lease on life, and I'd like to enjoy it for a few more days. Anyway, I gotta run!
Now then, let's have Kenneth show a little respect. Come on, Sonny. Let's head to the Lodestar Tower and meet up with March and the others.
Saber, we've had a huge problem. Let me guess, another surprise popped up. Miss Nolex and I are completely surrounded. The Astropolis security forces are trying to arrest us for disturbing the peace. Okay, what did you two do?
March 7th, disturbing the peace? You've got to be kidding me.
We can still make it in time if we make haste.
But there's a treasure to grab first. I mean, as much as I am in favor of throwing the IPC into turmoil, I don't think this is the right move on story part.
One thing after another.
Of course it is.
Is Kenneth creating obstructions for us?
Probably.
No way. He left us a hint.
But we still have to work around it.
So, the marketing development department is behind this?
Could be too. Oh.
What's going on over there?
Hello, I'm here for work.
Oh, apparently, there's a wanted criminal walking among us.
Sunny, you might want to, vamos. Ooh, treasure chest.
I see them. They're right there.
Go away.
There is some existing rest.
Get rid of the X.
Disturbing the peace? Is this a mistake?
We are guests invited by Madame Jade of the Strategic Investment Department. Is this really how Astropolis treats its guests?
Your entry permits are verified and valid. However, the laws of Astropolis are jointly upheld by the 7 major departments. No exemptions are granted based on the invitation of a single senior executive. Our system detects a dangerous wanted fugitive hiding among your visiting party.
Is this some kind of interastral joke? The Nameless of the Astral Express are heroes who've saved many
Sunday,
worlds.
make yourself scarce.
This is bad. We need to go, now.
Target identified. Sunday, former head of Penacony's Oak family, currently a high-priority wanted criminal of the family. Charges include severe endangerment of cosmic order and security.
Since when does the IPC hunt down wanted criminals for the family?
In accordance with the Pan-Galactic Civilization's Judicial Mutual Assistance and Emergency Extradition Treaty, IPC security forces are authorized to subject dangerous fugitives to preventative detention to ensure segmentum stability and fulfill treaty obligations.
It appears explaining myself is entirely pointless now.
Excuse me, I am not equipped with a dreaming module. You have selected the most unwise course of action. Violent obstruction of the law. Warning, disarm immediately. Non-compliance will prevent us from guaranteeing your right to life.
That's the stuff. Clashing with the local authorities every 3 stops of the way. How familiar.
Only every 3 stops? Why isn't every stop? We have a stop where we haven't closed.
Requesting lighthouse support. Requesting lighthouse support.
Lighthouse, copy. Request received.
Hilarious!
Treat our guests nicely. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. Night falls. Good night.
Oh, that was
Lighthouse,
easier than I thought.
execute the arrest directive immediately.
Zip it, tin can. You're making my brain hurt.
Huh? What's going on? Why is he taking down his own people?
All right, stand down. I'm not here to cause trouble. Here, this is a special access pass. Its clearance is a few grades higher than that outdated arrest warrant of yours. I'm taking them with me. Objections?
Clearance confirmed.
Hilarious. Clearance confirmed. One word of objection out of you, I'll be pounding you into scrap and shipping you back to security in a box. Right, you lot. Write your own incident report. Make it airtight and keep my name out of it, hear me? Well, don't just stand there. Do you really want to waste eternity dealing with these by-the-book blockheads? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lighthouse, Astropolis' honorary security officer. I am the light that pierces the darkness, the shield that guards against danger.
The hell?
Who leaves no place to hide for the scoundrels that threaten IPC assets and the safety of Astropolis' citizens. I am the bane of evil.
he also a transformer? That looks like the front of a car.
Statue. They built it for me after I single-handedly stopped an out-of-control airship from crashing into Paradise Island 3 years ago, saving well over 100 IPC executives and more than 1,000 foreign dignitaries from our partner worlds.
This guy needs to be a playable character.
So, you're basically Astropolis' resident superhero?
Superhero. I'm no different from the influencers swarming this city. I can't hold a candle to the nameless of the Astral Express.
Oh.
At the end of the day, I'm just a corporate grunt running errands for the big wigs. Someone sent me to bail you out. As guests of the Strategic Investment Department, you all have free reign in Astropolis. With the exception of that Pelovian young bastard over there.
The IPC is riddled with internal factions. It seems someone is trying to assert their presence.
Spot on! I got 2 calls at the same time. One asked me to ensure unrestricted access for the Strategic Investment Department's guests. And the other asked me to apprehend the high-risk wanted felon. I thought to myself, isn't this just a... picking on the little guy? Am I supposed to fish the sugar out of their instant coffee too? But hey, that's just how corporate life is.
So, tell me, big hero, exactly which 2 heavyweights are duking it out up there?
Diamond and
On
Osvaldo.
IPC turf, some questions are better left unasked. Because the real question isn't who done it, but rather, who wants you to know? And I obviously haven't received the directive to tell you.
To think my past mistakes would catch up with me right here, right now. You two. I'm very sorry. Imposing my presence here will only burden you. So be it. No need to worry, Mr. Lighthouse. I will leave Astropolis. Immediately.
Where could you go at a time like this?
I'll return to the Express and warp to low orbit above Plane Arcadia. There I can use the Express as a comms relay. We need first-hand intel from there.
Goody, now another person in danger. Is this happening just so Sunday and Robin don't get back together?
Take care, you two. I'll do my part, and you do your best too.
Phew! Finally got His Highness out of my hair. My performance review is safe. I'll call that a win.
Honestly, I never want to set foot in this dump ever again.
It's truly my greatest honor that you Nameless are so willing to cooperate. By the way, I hear you're heading to the Lodestar Tower. Please, allow me to escort you the rest of the way. I guarantee no one else will come looking for trouble.
Escort. Or surveil.
In Astropolis, surveillance is a public service. Me, I'm just the optional companion package with a more personal touch.
I wonder if the BA for this guy has been released, because he sounds kind of familiar.
Nice!
Nope, not yet. Of course.
Wow! Isn't this the IPC's legendary Golden Megatron lighthouse?
go that way,
and
right?
he's
Yep.
trying to steal my money too.
That sounds like a problem.
Hello.
No cameras.
I'll take my stuff up.
Oh, that is a cool view. Oh. Get a little more tricksy with their thing. I can jump through this. Can I rotate in here? Yep. Thank goodness. What? How? My brain does not get this. How did that work? I mean, I'm not complaining, I just like to know how it works. No, I'm not trying to look up her dress. I'm trying to see how tall that tower is.
That white tower piercing the clouds.
That's right. That's the Lodestar Tower. The central headquarters of Astropolis and the main office complex for all the different divisions.
Ah, seems this isn't your first time in Astropolis, my lady. From afar, it might look like a prickly needle, but it actually houses a staggering number of IPC employees, along with their dreams and entire lives. Look all the way up to the top of the tower. See? That floating island is called Cloud Peak. It's home to the richest and most powerful big shots in the IPC.
Looking at it now, it doesn't resemble a needle so much as a strand in a spider's web of power. And to climb that strand, you'll need more than strength. You'll need skin thick enough to stop a bullet, And the willingness to put your soul up as collateral if that's what it takes to meet your KPIs.
KPIs?
Yet countless people still rack their brains and do whatever it takes to claw their way up this strand, hoping to reach the top and live like gods alongside those media giants.
KPI, kill, pummel, emulate?
That's the nameless for you. No interest in fame or profit. Must be nice. Me, I'm not nearly that selfless. 5 years ago, when I first came to Astropolis, I wondered, one day my statue would stand atop Cloud Peak. How did that turn out? It ended up in the plaza, over there, becoming the most glaring signpost, path, Cloud Peak. Just a daily reminder to everyone passing by. Look, it's the superhero lighthouse. This is as far as he got. Speaking of which,
jaded.
After defeating Iron Tomb, did the IPC give you guys some kind of special bonus?
No. You don't fight for the IPC.
My bad, my bad. I was projecting my own situation onto you. You guys are heavy hitters who can go toe-to-toe with the heads of the Strategic Investment Department. Why would folks who can trade blows with the Lord Ravager sweat the small stuff?
Do you have a lot of that small stuff to sweat over, Mr. Lighthouse?
My typical to-do list looks more like this. Track down some big shots runaway nosewalker, then stop 2 departments' private security forces from shooting each other while somehow managing not to step on anyone's toes.
You're quite the down-to-earth hero.
Down to earth? Yeah. If I so much as brush against some big shot's favorite painting or antique vase while on a mission, I'm stuck writing a 3,000-word incident report.
Your superhero career sounds a little... miserable.
A little.
That's life. Misery is the main flavor, with just a dash of sweet every once in a while. All right, now that we've taken in the view, we should all be feeling less uptight, more relaxed. Let's head over to the Lodestar Tower.
I'm probably going to be calling it pretty soon. Maybe once we get to... Oh, hello. Great Raccoon, where are you? Astropolis is so huge, I've got a whole bunch of Furbos with me and we're totally lost. Great Raccoon, where are you? Where do we meet up with you? Head to the new office at Lodestar Tower. Use now Madam Jade to set us a new office over at the Lodestar Tower. If you guys go get settled in first, I'll see you at the Lodestar Tower in a bit and run to that on our way. I think if this is going to happen pretty quick that we get to our kind of home hub, that's where I'll do the break. That's what I'll call it for the night. I still got a bunch of stuff I need to get done tonight before I go to bed.
This is my first time getting up close and personal with the nameless of the Astral Express. What an honor!
Want an autograph? Or a photo? Wait, you're not trying to get a selfie with us for clout, are you?
No, of course not.
Top that
I'm
tower.
just genuinely curious. And a huge fan.
Where's this on the map? Feels like... there's still stuff I haven't explored. Yeah, there's still 11 trash cans. 11 trash cans. Yeah, I am definitely the trailblazer. Not treasure chests, trash cans. Oops, didn't mean that. Oh, we don't have our own dash this time. Uh-oh. Gotcha. A little less tricky time. How are we doing so? Only 43%. Oh boy. Aha. Come on. There we go.
This poster.
They're pointing out the poster of Moira Calliope.
Ah, that's a promo poster for the Cosmic Big Lotto. What? Wanna buy a ticket? I get it. Everyone dreams of striking it rich overnight.
No, I mean the person on the poster.
Ah, Beatrice Melanine. Apparently, this insanely lucky girl hit the grand prize 3 times in a row.
Okay, I just want to make note of that name.
Who knows? I heard the IPC tore their pipelines apart looking for a glitch. Found nothing, and had no choice but to honor the payout. They even signed Beatrice as the spokesperson for the Interastral Big Lotto. Man, if only I had that kind of luck.
Shuttle ST-970 will depart soon. Passengers headed for the Roboball Stadium, please prepare for boarding.
Why are you beaming? Something good happened?
Bring down the house!
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's kinda... Okay, that's probably the way I need to go. I wonder how close I am getting all those wisps. I wasn't ready yet. There's the invisible wall. hear a dog. Dogs. Wow, this is a big treasure chest.
Is that all?
And that's all.
Time here. Shuttle ST-970 will depart soon. Passengers headed for the Roboball Stadium, please prepare for boarding.
Oh, yeah, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's getting after 2 o'clock.
Hi there. Tickets to the Lodestar Tower.
Mr. Lighthouse, are you heading up too? Are you on another important mission?
Just a routine patrol. Escorting these friends here while I'm at it. Duty calls.
I knew it! With you around, Lodestar Tower is in good hands. Here are your tickets! And thank you again for what you did on that sightseeing boat, for saving my child.
Oh, Lord.
Don't sweat it. I was just doing my job.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we've got the tickets. Let's move.
Oh, this character has to end up being playable somehow. Or they need to hire this VA for a different thing. But this character is great. I love it.
I was looking into it, and apparently, back where We Imagine originated, there's an actual Fake-Kind Protection Act to safeguard our rights. Must be nice. Just because we light paws are fast doesn't mean they can keep dumping all these super urgent takeout orders on us.
When I make manager, I'm definitely submitting an Imagine Protection Accord to the board.
Yeah, good luck getting that passed.
Oh, good thing I caught the last shuttle before the lockdown hit.
Lockdown?
Is this level of security really necessary? Half the board and department heads are just dialing in remotely anyway.
I heard some rumors. Apparently something big happened again.
Ugh, my Inter-Astral Peace Entertainment stock better not tank. I was just about to cash out.
It's here. Let's go, guys.
Flower is so pretty.
There's a place I haven't been yet. Oh. Find out how I've been doing. Okay, so there's at least there's 20. How many do I got so far? I got 12, so still missing 8.
Is that all?
Nintendo cameras. Whoa. That's the one that took me. I was supposed to go. I missed a few points. Yeah, that's 100%. Puzzle over there. And that's the last puzzle I need, so... Oh. Okay, that's the other door. That I ran into and forgot about. Sorry. Oops. Oh, was there another door? Yes, there was. But I'll take it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, another day of being alive and kicking. I never expected to find loose pages from Floating Geese Chronicles here in Astropolis. They've been spying on me. What perfect timing on that message. Well, you know, that's because I've got monitoring equipment from the Floating Geese Chronicles, and you're probably the only one who bothered collecting them for me. I can't exactly ask Mr. Arita is involved in this. Does this have to do with him? Did some except set up a habitat on Astropolis so that Imaginate could actually survive in? Soon all matter of Imaginate with ties to Astropolis begin to clear, and among them there's a book that we care about. Word is Mr. Anita is also taking interest in this book. Anyway, we should meet up when we have the time. You don't get to come to Astropolis often, might as well catch up with some old friends while you're here. I'm sorry? What does this all mean? Is Anita part of... Is Anita Imaginate? Oh good, they're nearby. Fate would have thought we'd bump into each other again on Astropolis. Thanks for the rescuing Arcadia. Word has it you've been caught up in quite a bit of drama around here too. That's right, it's a galactic baseballer. So, Anita is involved with the Imaginate somehow. That is our connection. Jump around trick again. keep finding stuff. I've taken care of as much of the map as I've gone. So let's get to the office.
Alright everyone, grab a spot and hold on tight. This little hover saucer is gonna coast along the tow track for a bit before taking us into the Lodestar Tower.
You know, I almost think that's the... or he's at least trying to imitate the big guy from Venture Brothers, whose name escapes me at the moment, just has that similar tone.
Shuttle ST-967 headed for Lodestar.
Skylights open. Nice view, eh?
Even the most spectacular views get old when you have to stare at them every single day.
Oh, what happened? Is this our loading screen?
Authentication complete. Lodestar Tower.
Oh, there's our loading screen.
Hold on tight. Once we're through this tunnel.
Is Mr. Lighthouse really escorting us all the way inside?
Sorry, but I'm the one with the special clearance. I've got to deliver you VIPs safely to your destination. My mission isn't complete until then. I'm usually just flying around up there, so this is my first time riding an everyday commuter shuttle. If you folks aren't in a chatty mood, I can stop talking.
That's alright, bud.
You have arrived. Oh, it looks like a needle from the outside. But once you're inside, it's actually massive.
Oh, new map. Oh no.
You're looking at least 100,000 people buzzing in and out of here on any given day.
I need to get off here. I haven't done my
You have
dailies
arrived at
yet.
Lodestar Tower. Please control noise levels to avoid disrupting department work progress.
Is that all?
Great idea. I've been sick of these flopping monitors for ages. Don't sweat it. They can't touch you. At most, they'll just angrily bill the damages to the Strategic Investment Department. Listen up, you! Eyeball freaks! I've got a special transit pass right here. Code 54266. I don't care if you can understand me, but here's a free piece of advice. Don't mess with these guests from the Astral Express. Alright, my mission ends here. What was it you guys were planning to do next?
Madam Jade said she set up an office for us.
And just go say hi to the receptionist and drop Madam Jade's name. Assuming none of the bigwigs decide to trip you up again, of course. Good luck out there. I've got a patrol to get back to.
See ya, Mr. Lighthouse.
I want to explore, but I must get to bed. Or get to other stuff and then to bed.
Malfunction reports, please proceed to Zone D. For visitor pre-registration, please submit the online form and expect a processing time of at least 3 business days. For lost items, please contact security at extension 114.
Hi
Find
there.
your soul again.
We are guests of Madam Jade from the Strategic Investment Department. She said an office was reserved for us.
Understood. One moment, please.
This woman has no
Guests
soul.
of Madam Jade. Ah, here it is. Zone G892, temporary office. Access code... According to the system, access to that office was temporarily locked by the Marketing Development Department for emergency debugging just moments ago.
Or more emergency bugging.
Lifting the lock requires authorization from a department head or higher. I'm afraid coordinating this might take some time.
Ha. Why am I not surprised in the slightest?
That's the IPC for you. A textbook example of petty office politics.
But this is just ridiculous. A petty turf war over an office is going to indirectly destroy the future of an entire world.
Looks like we'll just have to ask Jade to assign us another. We're out of time. We went through a lot to get here, and I'm not letting them stop us now. Let's try this instead. Employee ID IPC MDD GL3 1545. Name Beatrice Melanine. Affiliated with the Marketing Development Department, Cosmic Big Lotto Division, Level 3 Project Consultant. My access permissions should still be dormant. I'd like to activate them.
What? I'm sorry. This is Mori Calliope? What? Who the hell are you?
Beatrice Melanine? Oh, wait, are you the big lotto girl?
That's goddess to you, the Lotto Goddess. Listen up, Rookie. Citing Article 7 of the Emergency Internal Resource Allocation Regulations, during periods of cross-departmental collaboration, employees of Level 3 or higher from the originating department may apply to elevate their temporary venue coordination priority to the maximum. Now, type it in and give it another try.
Clause verified. Temporary system authorization granted. Force unlocking access to Office B703. Please wait. All set. Here is your temporary access pass, valid for 24 system hours. Welcome back, Miss Melanine?
24 system hours! Whew, more than enough. What are you all standing around for? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm March right now.
What just happened?
I'm March right now.
Are you really Beatrice Melanine? No way.
It's
Because
just one
March
of the
looks a
many
little more
gigs I've worked.
surprised and
Hardly worth
savor.
mentioning.
One of the mini cakes I've...
But
I know you have a lot of questions, but the hallway isn't exactly the best place to chat, is it? This way! B703, right? Back at my old stomping grounds. I know this place like the back of my hand.
What the fuck? Who are you? And I want to explore, but I do want to... I got so many other things I need to do, and it's already 2:30 in the morning. So just please get me to the office.
This elevator's taking forever! How many floors does this place even have?
The Lodestar Tower tops out at 6,622 floors. I'll never understand why they built it so ridiculous.
So many places. God darn it! Saturday night. Saturday night is when we'll handle all this.
B703! This should be it! Oh, come on! It's literally just a sad little storage closet. Looks good. Finally, a place to catch our breath. So, you two, should we kick things off with a pre-battle briefing? Or would you rather get those burning questions off your chests?
Yeah, so who are you
Before
really?
we begin, I have a question. From the day we met, your identity has changed constantly. President of Robocom, an employee at Perlux, a deadline-dodging comic artist, and now you're the IPC's lotto goddess? So, Miss Nihilux, who are you really? Before I answer that, I need to ask you two one thing. You're willing to trust me, right?
You seem like a good person, I guess. But if you don't give us some straight answers, she and I are gonna have a hard
Get the
time
feeling I'm
trusting
gonna be
someone
cutting
who's
out
always
the
keeping
cliffhanger for
secrets.
tonight.
The nice guy card. March, that's the highest praise I've ever received. It's fine. A trusting heart is magic. Since you're willing to trust me, I'll stop hiding things from you. I do juggle quite a few identities, and I'll admit, I don't exactly look like the most reliable person. But every single version of me is 100% genuine. I'm just glad these identities have allowed me to help my friends out when they're in a pinch. Little Raccoon, there's, something I need to get off my chest. I think it's time I told you.
Boss! Evil boss. Mr. Sunday tipped us off that there's some explosive news to cover, so we came without a moment's delay.
Explosive news?
I'm sorry. I want to know what's
No,
going
it's
on.
nothing. Let's save
No.
my story for later. Once I start talking, I'll just ramble on, and we don't have that kind of time.
God
Let's focus
damn
on
you,
the
little
life or death
furballs.
situation in Plain Arcadia first. Sunday and I have an idea on how to get an audience with Arita. Uh-huh. So, you want to blow the Plain Arcadia Husk crisis wide open, using public outcry to corner the pro-weaponization faction. Even in my wildest dreams, I never imagined Bobo Weekly would one day expand into interstellar reporting. So what are we waiting for? Let's drop this bombshell in every reader in Astropolis right now!
This is the exclusive of all exclusives! The bombshell of all bombshells!
Beep boop! Are we
those get stuffed into a courier box tomorrow and tossed into a black hole!
Listen up, little dummies. If we don't hurry and get this massive scoop out, our newsroom in Plain Arcadia is gonna get eaten by monsters and dumped into a black hole anyway. Remember the journalism principles I taught you? Don't write the news like some bone-dry fact-finding report. The headline has to be sensational and intimately connected to our readers' everyday lives.
Shocking! Secret meeting of IPC execs. Save the planet or turn it into the ultimate weapon. Like this?
Exactly. But the point isn't to expose the conspiracy. It's to shove the danger right in our readers' faces. They need to know that after Plain Arcadia falls, the world they live in will face the exact same threat.
Subtitle: Exclusive Insider Report. Astral
I
Express
wonder if there's
tells
another
all.
husk here,
A greater
or
shadow looms over Astropolis.
just not being able to control it. Yeah, remember to include a poll.
I got it! We can also add a poll question to the article like, do you support in-canvas rescue or weapon modification? Maximum interactivity!
Nice. Aside from our little Furbo's over-the-top clickbaity articles, we'll also need you to step in front of the camera for a few shots to boost the story's credibility. We'll aim to infect every social and news platform in Astropolis in record time with this news, just like the anti-organic equation did.
Oh.
Leave it to us Furbos for the freedom of press.
Maybe not the
And
best
to keep our home from turning
analogy.
into a giant firecracker.
I think more like snack cake would have been better. Oh boy. I don't want to read all this first. Where's the poll? They said they included a poll. Where's the poll?
The news is out! The Furbos blew their entire marketing budget buying up Prime ad space and sponsored trends across all platforms. Now, all we have to do is wait for it to gain traction.
We only have 3 system hours left. If we fail to make it before then...
All right, my friends, let's not stare anxiously at the clock. This is the home of interastral peace entertainment, after all. 1 system hour is more than enough for a message to burn from a tiny spark into a raging wildfire.
Given the endless roadblocks we've faced so far, I'm having a hard time relaxing. Do you think the IPC's PR risk department will immediately take action and silence us?
Miss March, please don't say another word, because I think you just jinxed us.
Uh-huh.
Huh? That fast?
Guy jinxed us by insisting we get to this point.
Sheer metrics across all major platforms are skyrocketing!
But none of the related discussion topics made it onto the trending lists. It's like hitting an invisible wall! The IPC is definitely pulling the strings!
What? Giving into despair already? Did you forget? Astropolis is home to more than just IPC employees, and not every employee is a puppet dancing on the IPC strings. Algorithms and push notifications are crucial, sure, but when everybody's safety and the safety of the entire universe is at stake, it's not just the algorithms alone that determine how the news spreads. At the end of the day, the ultimate medium through which information spreads is still people. Terrified whispers, burning curiosity, the desire for the truth. These will all run rampant in break rooms, cafeterias, and on commuter trains, all through the oldest and most effective method there is, word of mouth. The IPC can bury trending searches and throttle notifications, but they can't wipe every private message. Nor can they stop people from wondering what if in the back of their
They
minds.
can try, though.
All we have to do is make sure this first spark is bright and true. And the little Furbos have already nailed that part.
So, what do we do next?
That is a question the IPC itself must answer. The fire has been lit. Putting it out is their problem. I guess the most dignified and foolproof approach would be to come straight to the source of the information and propose a partnership. See? What did I tell you?
Esteemed Trailblazer, this March 7th. Hello there, it's me, your old pal, Alfie. The higher-ups have seen the bombshell news you just dropped. Well, they're taking it seriously, of course. Extremely seriously. They've decided to set up a special last-minute interview session just for you at the Panorama Hall inside Lodestar Tower. They want to hear all about the situation in Pain Arcadia firsthand, along with your demands. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This is a trap.
IPC higher-ups and even business reps from other star systems will all be there.
You just screwed with their money. This is a trap.
Audience around. Yours truly is also all set to conduct an exclusive interview with you afterwards. You will show, right?
And a brand new start for a temporary end. I've gone 46 minutes over time, and I got stuff I need to get done before I go to sleep. So I need to call it here. This seems like a good place to call it anyways. So yeah. We will pick up with this Saturday night from where we are now and see where this story takes us. Until then, for those watching live on Twitch, thank you for watching. For those watching on the VOD, either on Twitch or YouTube, thanks for watching as well. As usual, if you feel up to it, no pressure or anything, but always would like to get a follow. Trying to build that follower count a little bit. Yeah. I need to get off of here for tonight, so I'll be back Saturday night. Same usual time, and we'll see how far we go. At least with Saturday night, I won't feel bad staying a little bit longer because, well, it's the weekend. So, y'all take care, and I'll catch you. Latest.